How's it going, everyone? I'm Greg. Welcome to the RCDriver 2 channel, your spot for extra content that's not on my main channel, RCDriver Online. And this truck right here was on the RCDriver Online channel. It is the Traxxas Hi-Trail Sport, and it's a lot of fun. We've actually had a regular Sport on the channel a number of times. I've built up a project, and I want to do it again. So what we're going to do, we're going to throw some Traxxas option parts on this truck just to improve the fun and look of it. Just keep it real simple, guys. And we're going to start off actually with their servo upgrade. They've got the 400 waterproof servo. I've installed this in a bunch of Traxxas cars, and to properly operate this, you should really get the BEC. Now, if you want to start off with just the servo itself, you could do that. It will work in there, but if you want to get maximum power, you got to power it up properly, and that's what this BEC is going to do. So let's head over to the workbench here, and I'll show you how to install it and show you how it works when it's done. So let's get started by grabbing our tool set, followed by removing the body, and we got to do one last steering check just to see how the old servo compares to the new one. Once we install it, just gonna grab the tires here, see how much torque there is. Okay, that's enough. Let's move on to actually disassembling this truck. You're gonna wanna flip it over first because we got a bunch of screws to remove. I'm gonna take the screw out of the top of the panhard bar. I'm gonna just remove one link screw at the skid plate, pull that out of the way and spin the truck around and move the axle just enough so I can get to that servo saver screw, or the servo arm screw. And then we're gonna remove the servo itself, taking all 4 screws out. Next up, you're gonna wanna open up the receiver box because we gotta get to that servo wire. There's a bunch of screws to hold on the different caps to make sure everything's watertight on this receiver box. Pretty good receiver box. Once everything's out of the way, you're gonna wanna unplug your old servo lead from the #1 slot and pull the wires out gently. And just save the servo just in case you wanna build something else with it. Now let's unwrap that new 400 servo. Like the crinkling sounds from the wrapping paper. Straighten out your servo lead, and it's time to install it basically the same way you removed it. Slide it into the chassis, screw all 4 screws back in. Just a little pass snug on those, flip the truck back over, and now it's time to run the wiring. They've got these neat little wiring guides. You can just run that servo wire through and then pass it through the receiver box. Next up, we're grabbing the BEC. We're gonna unpack this, see everything that it comes with. It's got a new receiver cover to it, some gaskets, some foam pieces. You're gonna have to apply a foam 2-sided piece to the BEC, and it sticks nicely on top of the receiver. I love how some of this Traxxas stuff goes together. All right, time to run some more of the wires through. So we're gonna have to remove the battery tray, just the 2 screws in the front to sneak the wire down underneath it. Zip tie those wires together so they don't move around, and then you're gonna plug in that power wire to your speed controller. Everything hooks right up. Then you're gonna wanna put that battery tray back in so you don't lose those screws. Okay, so back to the wiring. You're actually gonna wanna remove the ESC plug from the receiver as well, because that's gonna go into your BEC, and then your BEC is gonna get plugged into the channel 2 spot, and then the steering servo is gonna go into one of the channel 1 slots. Then you're gonna put the new receiver cover on with all the screws that you used from the original box, and there's some foam tape to help secure everything up. You could add some of the grease that they include to help seal it up even more. I'm gonna pass that step because I'm really not gonna run this thing through water again. Then put on that lower cover, screw it down in place. Make sure you don't pinch any wires there. That's something that could cause a problem later on down the road. Now you guys want to turn everything on to do a steering check. Make sure your trim is set to the neutral position. Then you're going to want to drop down that servo horn, screw it back in place, and now you're just going to put all the other screws back in those links. So now it's time to check everything, and look at that, we got much more power out of this one. So that was a quick and easy install, and that's what's really nice about Traxxas option parts is they drop right in, and some of the parts even come with additional things that you might need, such as the Y harness in case you want to power up the lights through the speed controller, or they even give you grease so you can go and waterproof the receiver box. So if you're worried about, doing things right, the Traxxas stuff will drop right in super easy. And there's other brand products out there as well that will absolutely work for this. Maybe you want to get a high-tech servo or a Castle Creations BEC. That one will require a little little bit of soldering, but there's other options out there. And again, you know, if you just like to stick with the Traxxas stuff, obviously it's got to work really well. I turned everything on and this servo sounds a lot more powerful than the stock version. Held the wheels down. It definitely felt like it had more force. So I'm really looking forward to trying it, but not just yet. I'm going to show you installing a winch and a fair lead mount. That's going to be in part 2 of the video series. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss it.